here at Jefferson High School in Jefferson Township, New Jersey, as the captains, Sam Stackhouse and Kevin Hegrelius, meet with the officials and the Jefferson captains at half court in preparation for the tilt between the Jefferson Falcons and the Morris Hills Knights. Coming at you in just a few moments. Stay tuned for some basketball action here at Stack Monster Productions and the Knights Television Network. The Morris Hills Knights come in with a record of 10-8. They take the court with number 34, Kevin Sperry, number 24, Ryan Machuga, number 15, Kevin Hegrelius, number 2, Darian Coley, and number 21, Gavin Cicia. They're going to re-tip to open the game. As the first one, well, didn't really go too well. So they're going to try it again. They did take 3 seconds off the clock. Number 40, with a slight size mismatch over Hegrelius, is able to tip it to number 24. And the Falcons have the opening possession here in the first quarter of action. Ball goes off of the number 40's hands. He tries to zip it inside, but it's stolen by Machuga. Knights bringing up to half court. They swing it left. Cicia into the corner. Has Coley, one bounce right and kicks it out to Hegrelius. Hegrelius dribbles, flips it, left. Sperry has it. Knights looking for an opportunity perhaps to get the ball inside to open the game or get a good shot. Machuga on the left side. Looks for a cutter, dribbles one to the right. Nobody's open inside, so he swings to Coley. Coley tries to bounce it into Cicia. It's a kick ball. Knights will reset on the sideline. 1 minute, 3 seconds elapse here in the first quarter of action. Obi takes it from Coley. .6:45 on the clock, no score. Hegrelius is open, he has a look, foot on the line, rims out. Falcons have it. Falcons on the run. Coley back with Hegrelius. Whistle, they're going to get Hegrelius, I think, down low. Or perhaps Coley on the hand. No, it's Hegrelius. Shooting foul with 6:32 on the clock. Jefferson looks to open the scoring here in the first quarter of action at Jefferson Township High School. First one rattles around, goes down by number 33 for a 1-0 lead. Second one is short, offensive board. Number 40, he gets fouled again and he'll give it another shot. Sperry picks up the first personal, second team foul on the Knights. Good rotation, nothing but net for a 2-0 lead with 6.5 on the clock here in the first quarter. Second one rattles around, goes down, 3-0, Falcons lead. Hegrelius in the backcourt. Two-man trap comes, he finds an open man, they swing it. Coley from downtown, back rim. Rebound, Falcons. Falcons attack the basket. Reverse layup, no good. Kicks around, loose ball. Falcons come up with it. 24 on the perimeter. Inside, number 25 got inside position on the Knights, and he banks it in for a 5-0 lead. Coach G taps the player on the head, getting ready to check into the game. Number 5, Zach Jackson. Foul in the backcourt. This will be the first team foul on the Falcons. Number 40 picks it up. Jackson into the game, replaces Coley with 5:40 on the clock. Zach Jackson loses the handle. Turnover on the Knights. Falcons have it. Drive, dish into the paint. They swing it out into the perimeter. Number 23 inside. Sperry will pick up his second. On the floor, Falcons have it, leading 5-0 with 5:19 on the clock. Another whistle. This will be the 4th team foul on the Knights. This one will be on Gavin Cicia. That'll be his first. 14 fouls for the Knights. 5:16 to go. They trail 5-0. Falcons have the ball. Number 23 sets a screen. They get it inside. 40 misses. Rebound Cicia. Outlet. Jackson drives. Loses the handle. That's another turnover on the Knights. As they turn it over on 2 straight possessions, Falcons have a chance to extend a 5-0 lead. Good defense that time by Sperry. The number 40 is able to bank it in for a 7-0 lead. Knights beat the pressure. 23 with the personal foul. That'll be his first. That'll be the 2nd team foul on the Falcons. 4:35 on the clock in the first quarter. Number 11, Jack Binkowski. Number 13, Eric Look checking in the game, replacing Jackson and Sperry. Binkowski finds Look in the corner. Back to Bink. Binkowski curls to the right. Takes the pass from Hegrelius. They swing it left. CC has it. Play a little inside-outside. Look has it. Attacks. Left hand is in. Kisses it off the glass for the first bucket of the game for the Knights at the 4:15 mark. Knights still trail by 5, 7-2. Falcons with the ball. 33 gets inside position, misses the layup. Offensive rebound, no. Stolen away by Hegrelius. Hegrelius, little hesitation. Hegrelius loses the handle and commits the foul. That's the guards for the Knights are going to have to do a better job protecting the ball. That's 3 turnovers now. That'll be the 2nd personal, 15 foul. 2nd personal on Hegrelius. Falcons have it again. They trail, or they lead. Check that, by a score of 7-2. Number 23, backdoor cut. Just like that. Falcons have their biggest lead of the game by 7. It's 9-2. Hegrelius into the lane. Nice feed. Cicia finishes at the rim, 9-4. 3:19 to go. First quarter. Falcons by 5. 3-pointer is good. They push it out to 12-4, an 8-point lead. Just a shade under, 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hegrelius is trapped in the corner, throws it away. Knight sloppy with the basketball. But Eric Look says, I got your back, brother. And he steals that pass by the Falcons, and he gets fouled. That'll be the 3rd team foul on the Falcons. Number 23 picks up his 2nd personal. 2:48 on the clock. Knights have it. They trail by 8. Binkowski has a look. Off to the left. Rebound, Falcons. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Inside again. The left-handed layup is good for a 10-point lead. Coach Gabriel's going to call a timeout with 2:17 to go as the Knights playing sloppy with Last count, 5 turnovers, perhaps more, and they're giving up points in the paint, and that is not a recipe for success. Coach G hopes to stem the tide with a timeout. We take a break here on the Knights Television Network, brought to you by Stack Monster Productions on YouTube.com. Aurelius takes the inbound from Machuga. The Knights need to get something started, trailing by 10 points. A little over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Left to Binkowski, dribbles right. Falcons look as if they're set up in a zone. A 3-2 zone. 3-second violation on the Knights. That's another turnover. At least 6 turnovers here in the first quarter by the Knights. Ball's loose. Falcons come up with it. Falcons getting every loose ball, every rebound, every steal. And it's reflected in the scoreboard as they lead 14-4. The ball goes out of bounds with 1:21. Turnover on the Falcons. Knights have it, trailing by 10. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We're coming to you from Jefferson Township High School. Machuga finds Aurelius. Aurelius crosses over, gets his shot blocked, kicks out to Look. Look. Short. He might have had that ball tipped as well. 58 seconds to go. Falcons come up with the loose ball. Knights have 4 points, a layup by Cecia, and a bank shot by Look, and that's it. The totality of the offense for the Knights, who commit another team foul. One more, and Falcons will be in the bonus. Binkowski picks up his first 16 fouls. .34 seconds. Free throw is good. 15-4. Second one is money, and the Knights trail by a dozen. Aurelius hands it off to Binkowski. Binkowski over to Look. Hoagie in the corner. Defender got there as Hoagie turned to Look, maybe get a shot at a 3, but the defender was there. Defender hits the deck. It's 5-on-4. He's back up. Everything's even. They kick it out to Look. Another steal or another turnover, depending on how you look at it. That's 7 turnovers here in the first half. 3-pointer by the Falcons. Front rim, no good. Offensive rebound, 1.1. They miss at the buzzer. And we go to the second quarter with the Falcons leading the Morris Hills Knights by a score of 16-4. You are tuned in to Stack Monster Productions and the Knights Television Network. Get ready for second quarter action. Knights take the court to start the second quarter. Number 4, Sam Stackhouse checks into the game at the point, along with number 5, Zach Jackson at the 2. Out there with Anthony Leosi, number 22. Number 2, Darian Coley, number 34, Kevin Sperry. Knights trail by 12, 16-4, entering the quarter. Stackhouse skips it in the Leosi. Leosi, ball fake back out to Stackhouse. Stackhouse finds Jackson. Good ball movement. One more pass. Leosi pulls it down and banks it in as the ball moving just a little bit quicker to start the second quarter as the Knights look to beat the zone. The Knights are going to have to move the ball quick and get the Falcons off balance as they're setting up in a zone, and it was very effective in the first quarter as they held the Knights to only 4 points. One more bucket and the Knights will match their entire point total of the first quarter. but it won't mean anything if they can't get the job done defensively. 1 minute gone here in the second quarter. Knights trail 16-6. Layup is good, as they're not able to keep number 33 out of the paint. 18-6, back up to 12. Stackhouse waits for somebody to cut open. Bounces it into Coley. Coley over to Leosi. He has a look. It's short. One and done on the offensive end, however. Knights not getting any offensive rebounds. Jefferson, on the other hand, is tipped away. Leosi with the steal to the basket, and he lays it in. Leosi with, did he have the first bucket? I'm not sure. Could be his 4 points, but it's 18-8. Sperry gets out on his man on the perimeter, forces the ball back around. Zach Jackson on number 30. Tips it away. Jackson, number 22 down. Jackson floats it up and in. And suddenly the Knights 6 points here in the second quarter. It's 18-10. They cut it back to single digits. Sperry, hand up. Beautiful feed inside. Reverse layup. No good. Stackhouse grabs the rebound. Stackhouse pushing the ball. He gets it to Jackson. Jackson, defender's back, so he kicks it out. They swing it. Coley got it out to Stackhouse, and they reset the offense. Timeout by the Knights. Knights came in trailing 16-4. They're on a 6-2 run to open the second quarter. We'll come back with action following the timeout. Coley in the Stackhouse. The Knights have it, trailing by 8. Stackhouse finds Jackson inside. Jackson flips it out to Sperry. Sperry with 3 men around him gets it back out to the point. Stackhouse with a quick pass to Leosi in the left corner. Defenders out there, so they swing it back to the point and reset at the top. 5 minutes to go in the half. Coley gets deflected on his pass. Jackson comes up with it, bounces it into Sperry. Sperry to the rim, kicks it back out. Jackson couldn't make up his mind, ends up flipping it to a Jefferson Falcon. Oh, they call it down low. They call the first on Stackhouse as he got his ball hand in there and stripped the ball as he attacked the lane. Must have got him on the hand. Now, by contrast, the first quarter, the Knights had 7 turnovers. The errant pass by Jackson was only the first turnover here in the second quarter. First free throw was no good as number 13, Eric Look, checks back in the game, replacing Jackson. Second free throw is good for a 9-point lead. Look is a dangerous player as he can handle the ball, he can score on the interior, and he can shoot from the outside. He's a triple threat offensively for the Knights. Cross court, Coley. Coley spins left into the paint. Beautiful feed. Sperry can't get it to go down. Nobody there to clean up the offensive glass. The Falcons can push it back out to double digits on this possession. Inside the 40. Fading away. Somebody got a hand on that ball and he's still able to muscle it up and in for an 11-point lead with 4:05 to go in the half. Stackhouse buzzes it over to Leosi, back to Stack. Left corner, Coley from 3. Long rebound, comes out to Stackhouse. Stackhouse in the middle. Drives, attacks, flips it to Coley. Coley with the floater. Rattles around, doesn't go down. Out of bounds. Jefferson has it. Number 24 floats it too strong. Stackhouse grabs his second board of the game. Yeah, I love it when your point guard's grabbing rebounds, at least I do. Especially when it's my boy. Stackhouse over to Coley. Cicia back to the scores table. Look out to Leosi. No good. tipped around by the Knights and over to the Falcons, who still have an 11-point lead. Knights starting to get some looks, they're just not able to knock them down. Attack in the paint, Sperry there, miss. This time Eric Look says, I'll clean it up for you, and he does. Eric Look says, look what I found. It's a basketball and a rebound. Leosi in the corner from Stackhouse. Leosi drains it! Call Roto Rooter, that's the name, and he'll knock that bucket down the drain. Leosi cuts it. Stackhouse from 3. Off the rim, no good. It's 21-13, 9-point game. Falcons lead with the ball. Cecia waiting for a whistle to check into the game.
Let him pass that
ball. Number 32 has it. Sperry out on him. Inside. Number 40 with a strong move. Number 40 and number 33 doing most of the damage for the Falcons down low. Falcons lead by 10. Stackhouse, ball fake, over to Look. Look to Leosi. Leosi, no good. Ball's loose. Leosi went up, but he hit the deck. Stolen back by Holy Coley. Darian with a steal. Feed inside. Sperry, turnaround, no good. Knights had a good look inside there on the feed from Coley. Just came up a little bit short. Coley, Darian with another steal. Too strong. And the Knights wasting opportunities on the offensive glass. Did I say glass? I meant end. Glass, end, glass. You try talking as much as I do and not make mistakes. No good. Coley tips it over to Look. Over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse attacks. Feeds it off to Leosi. Leosi's the high man offensively for the Knights right now. Over to Stackhouse in the corner. Stackhouse catches it, comes down on the sideline. It's a shame because as soon as he caught it, he was passing it back out to the perimeter. Leosi would have had a good look. Back into the game, Cecia and Machuga for the Knights. And look at that, just like that, Jefferson in a generous mood, they give it right back as they step on the sideline. And the Knights have it. They still trail by 10, however. They've come up short despite good opportunities to score in the last 4 or 5 possessions. They haven't been able to knock down a bucket. Stackhouse over to Leosi. Leosi from 3, no good. Rebound Jefferson. Stackhouse gets back defensively, forces a bad shot. Jefferson with the offensive glass. We have a suitcase, and that man, give that man a suitcase because he just went traveling. How about a nice new Samsonite? Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. First suitcase of the game. 34 seconds to go. Stackhouse over to Leosi. Leosi. They kick it back out. Stackhouse left. Leosi has a look. Kenny Willie. No, too long. Tipped out of bounds by Jefferson with 22 seconds left in the quarter, in the half. In fact, 23-13. Knights trail by 10. Stackhouse takes it. Over to Look. Look back to Stack. Back to Look. Pitch and catch inside. Machuga, turn around, elbow, long. Machuga! Machuga says, I want that ball. He comes and ties up number 24. Jefferson will have it on the possession arrow with 9.83 seconds left in the half. Full court pressure by the Knights. Jefferson has it, 5 seconds. Inside, kicks off of a Knight, 4.05 seconds. That the fine scoreboard goes to hundredths of a second. 4.05 to be precise. 24. There's a look from 3. No good. Time expires. Knights are able to put 9 on the scoreboard in the second quarter after trailing 16-4. They outscored the Falcons by a score of 9-7 in the second quarter, but it's not enough as they too often came up short with good opportunities in the offensive zone. We're going to come back for the second half of action here at Stacked Monster Productions. Knights open the second half with Agrelius, Leosi, Look, Cicia, and Machuga. Tipped out of bounds by the Falcons. The Knights need to start chipping away at some point. They trail by 10, 23-13. Sloppy first quarter with 7 turnovers. They were able to mitigate it in the second quarter with only 1 turnover, but they had numerous opportunities on fast breaks and steals and just weren't able to put the ball in the hole. Leosi had 1 3, but other than that, the perimeter shots weren't falling. Agrelius has it, kicks it out to Look. Leosi over to Look. Look attacks, 1 dribble to Agrelius. Agrelius, 1 dribble right, shot, no good. Offensive rebound by Cicia. You heard the slap on the arm. You could hear the skin-on-skin contact all the way up here. 58 seconds gone here in the second half, third quarter. And Cicia will go to the line for 2 free throws. First one is no good. Two misses by the Knights as they're not able to chip away on that possession. The Falcons have it. Good ball movement by the Falcons. Open look at a 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Inside. Tipped away by Leosi. Run down by the Falcons. Number 40. Inside. 33. Draws the contact.
It's irritating, yeah.
Clang goes the first, 23-13, score remains. Second one is good, however, and the Falcons push it back out to an 11-point lead with 6.5 to go in the third. Agrelius takes it into the paint. Machuga, floater, off to the left. Knights aren't able to do anything on the offensive glass, and the Falcons have it back again. That's the second suitcase of the game on the Falcons. They call number 23 with the suitcase.
I'm trying to think. One movie I went to
Look, nice feed inside. Cicia misses the layup. Jump ball. Falcons possession on the arrow. Falcons have it. They bring it up into the paint. Layup is good. It's 26-13. As the Falcons come out and score the first 3 points of the second half. And they have their largest lead of the game at 13. Leosi pulls it back out over to Agrelius. And Koski at the scorer's table. Agrelius leans into it. Misses the shot. CC with the rebound. Bag shot. No good. Falcons have it. Fast break. Miss. Offensive rebound. Another miss. Another offensive rebound. Another miss. Finally, The Knights come down with one. The Cecia grabs it. Look. Ball fake to the rim. Floats. Long. Strong. Wrong. Miss. 26-13. Wholesale changes coming for the Knights as the offense, they're stagnant both offensively and defensively to open the third quarter with almost half the quarter gone, 3 minutes and 34 seconds to be exact. Jefferson will go to the line, leading by a score of 26-13 as I kick my tripod, pull it back into place. First free throw, rattles it down, doesn't go down. The substitutions in as the Knights are yet to score here in the third quarter. Coach G with a full lineup change. Stackhouse, Coley, Binkowski, Sperry, Zach Jackson into the game. Second one is no good. Knights got a hand on the rebound and kick it out of bounds and turn the ball over again to the Falcons. Jefferson Falcons coming up with most of the turnovers and the loose balls.
I make them do it. Oh, we put it up. No.
4:16 to go. Sperry tips it. Falcons will reset. They lead by 13. Bounce pass inside, bucket's good. It's now a 15-point deficit for the Knights. They desperately need something to go right offensively. Stackhouse in the corner. Bounces it into Zach Jackson. Turnaround jumper. In and out. .44. 28-13 Falcons to the basket. Layup is good as he goes right around the Knights defense. Stackhouse with an outlet to Binkowski. Binkowski pushes it back to Stack, who swings it over to Coley. Coley inside the Sperry. Good find. Sperry got that shot blocked from behind. Coley with the right play. Open three. Run across by Binkowski, and the Knights have it. Sperry to Stackhouse. Stackhouse has a lane to the basket. Bounces it into Binkowski. Gets it blocked. Loose ball. Falcons throw it out of bounds. Knights will have it back with 3:01 in the third. Coley out to Stackhouse. Knights trail 30-13. Binkowski over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse from the corner. In and out again. Out of bounds. Falcons will reset. They lead by 17, 30-13. Backdoor cut again. Very fouls. Bucket good. 32-13. Number 25 to the line to complete the three-point play. Cecia back in for the Knights. Replacing Sperry. And it's a 20-point lead. Right now, the Knights have nothing to lose. They should play with house money. They're down by 20. Zach Jackson loses the handle. Stackhouse comes up with it. Binkowski, nice feed inside. Block. by the Falcons. And a foul. Holy picks up the personal on the reach-in with 1:55 on the clock. Knights came in to the second half trailing by a score of 23-13. They've been outscored 10-0. And that about sums it up here as they trail by 20 with under 2 minutes to go in the third. Nothing's going in for them on the offensive end, and they've been nothing but a sieve defensively as time and time again the Falcons get easy layups and points in the paint. An offensive rebound, reach in on the wrist. Stackhouse with his second personal. 5 team fouls on the night. Free throws no good. Number 12, John Burnell checks into the game for the night. John Burnell hails from Morton, New Jersey. Second free throw is good. The 34-13 lead. Stackhouse handles the point. He attacks. Spins left, floats it up. A little long. Offense, check that. Rebound by the Falcons. Number 24 lost the handle, spun it around his back and kept possession. Tipped away by Jackson. Falcons get it back. Inside. Cut to the basket. Layup is good. Stackhouse out to Binkowski. Binkowski drives. Loses the handle. On the ground. Falcons have it. Whistle on the play. That's 16 fouls on the Knights. They trail 36-13 as they're shooting blanks here in the third quarter. They've been outscored 14-0. Stackhouse to Binkowski, back to Stack. Stack drive. Out to Burnell. Burnell bounces it to Jackson, loses the handle, gets it back into the paint. Flips it to Binkowski, but time expires. In a forgettable third quarter of action, the Knights get outscored by a score of 14-0. And they trail 37-13. Knights with nothing to play for but pride right now as they trail 37-13. Burnell takes it from Stackhouse over to Jackson. Stackhouse through the corner, turn around, defense is there. Back out to Burnell. Burnell attacks, kicks. Jackson to the hole. And he scores. And that's the first points of the second half for the Knights. Stolen by Jackson. Jackson gets fouled. Stackhouse in the corner. Cecia pulls up. No good. 37-15. Falcons have it. Turnover. Binkowski comes up with it. Over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse attacks, gets fouled. Stackhouse to Jackson. Jackson from 3. He's good. Stackhouse picks up the assist. 37-18. Falcons on the offensive attack. It's good defense by Cicia. Turnover. Jackson comes up with it. Jackson has Stackhouse to his left. Left hand is good. Zach Jackson with 7 in a row, and it's 37-20. Timeout by the Falcons. Stackhouse with the Knights with a 7-0 run to start the third. They cut it to 17. Still an uphill battle for the Knights. But they came up and they playing with pride here in the fourth quarter. We'll come back at you after the timeout. 6:05 remain in the game. Hard to imagine. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Cicia. Cicia to Benkoski over to Stackhouse. Jackson from Stackhouse. Benkoski in the corner, into Bernal. Bernal to Stackhouse. Stackhouse from 3. Short. Falcons have it. Stackhouse hustles back on D. Missed shot. Bernal with a great rebound finds Benkoski. Benkoski to Jackson. Jackson into Holt. And to Cicia. Cicia to Bernal. Bernal to Stackhouse. One more pass. And Benkoski, nice cross-court pass to Jackson. Miss. Jackson had a good look though. Stackhouse. Over to Benkoski. Inside to Cicia. Cicia gets a block. Takes a seat on the bench. Cicia tips it back away. Number 20 comes up with it. Cross inside. Good defense by Bernal. As 22 had it deep. 4:47 remain in the game. Knights playing for pride here in the fourth quarter. Benkoski with another steal. Stackhouse out to Jackson. Jackson! He knocks it in! Stackhouse finds Jackson out on the fast break. And it's a 9-0 run to open the third. Oh, look at that. Number 20 takes his forearm, plants it in the chest of Cicia, and Cicia gets whistled. They came in trailing 37-13. It's now 37-22. Still a 15-point game. I love what you're seeing from this unit as they're showing character. Miss on the 1-and-1. Cicia grabs it. Stackhouse has it. Over to Jackson. Jackson finds an open Benkoski. Benkoski, no good. Jackson with a rebound. Off the glass, no good. Cicia follows, and Cicia, an 11-0 run to open the third quarter, and they inch just a little bit closer. If they could get it to single digits, stolen by Bernal. Bernal, Stackhouse to Benkoski. Benkoski met by 2 defenders into Cicia. Cicia, he'll go to the line for 2. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself here, folks, but there's plenty of time. 3:51 on the clock. The clock stops. Cicia goes to the line. They trail 37-24. Do the Knights. That's 13 points.
Oh.
Cicia can't get the first one to go into the game. Ryan Machuga, number 24. Bernal goes to the bench. After playing some terrific minutes, he had a steal, rebound. Excellent job. Good ball movement by Bernal. He gets a breather. Cece can cut it to 12 with a free throw here. It is no good. As the Knights are 0 for 4 from the free throw line. The difference between a double-digit deficit and a single-digit deficit right now. Number 10. Steal, Jackson. Jackson spins. He gets fouled. Will go to the line. Clock stops once again with 3:29. Knights need these free throws desperately. They need to claw back down to single digits. And Jackson delivers. Knights have scored 12 points here in the fourth quarter after scoring nothing in the third. Second one is good. And it's now an 11-point game. 3:29. Three-pointer. Oh, that was a tough one. That's 34 drains of three. First points of the fourth quarter for the Falcons, but they were big, and they now lead by 14. Jackson in the Cecia. Cecia goes up strong and misses. The problem with big deficits is you expend so much energy to get back into the game. The legs get a little bit tired at the end, and then you get a little sloppy with everything above the legs. And that could be what's happening now, as the Knights trailed by more than 20 points entering the fourth quarter after being held scoreless in the third. They came out and scored the first 12 points of the fourth quarter. Miss on the 1-and-1, but an offensive rebound by number 41. As man passes through the frame reluctantly, but nevertheless he makes it with no harm, no foul. Ryan Machuga got a hand on that. But the Falcons control. 2:45 on the clock. .43, 14-point game. One-and-one situation as the Falcons are in the bonus. First one is good. After scoring the first 12, Falcons have 4 in a row after the Knights opened up with a 12-0 run in the quarter. Second one is money. In the 2:43, that pushes the lead back out to 16. Jackson over to Binkowski. Binkowski has a look from 3. Falcons have it. Jackson cut the lane, almost came up with it. Falcons have it with 2:20 on the clock. Tipped away by Jackson. Jackson. The Knight fans lauding for a call. They get no call. They might be right. Stackhouse from 3. No good. Ryan Machuga rips it down. Turn around. He gets fouled with 2:04 on the clock. Clock stops. Machuga to the line. Machuga was short on the first attempt. Second attempt is good. It's 42 to 27. 2 minutes remain. Cece up into the stands again goes Gavin, as Gavin Cece getting acquainted with the fans on both ends of the court. Falcons have it. 3 from the corner. No good. Squeezed by Binkowski. Stackhouse. Stackhouse. Outlet. Jackson. Jackson to the hole. Can he finish? He does with one! Stackhouse with the long outlet pass to Jackson, wide open down in the corner. Jackson takes it to the hole. Ha! Jackson hole. Is he from Wyoming? I don't know. But anyway, he'll go to the line for one shot. With the score at 42-29 and 1:44 on the clock. And Jackson is good. As Jackson up near double digits in scoring for the Knights. Too little too late, but you like what you see by the Knights. We said they'd have to come and play with heart. They do. Stackhouse floats it up and in! And Stackhouse's bucket cuts it to 10 with 1.5 minutes to go. Oh my, can we play one more quarter? 2-on-1. One of the pitfalls of the trap or the full court pressure is if you beat the pressure, you're going to get an odd number rush, similar to what you might have in hockey. The Knights came into the fourth quarter trailing by 37 to 13. Stackhouse got a hand in there. Ball's loose on the floor. Getting down and dirty like it's Groundhog Day all over again on the floor. 1:17 on the clock. It may be too little too late. The Morris Hills Knights come in and they play with character here in the fourth quarter. Timeout with 1:17 on the clock on the Knights Television Network. You can find the Knights Television Network at Stack Monster Productions. Stack Monster Productions can be found on www.youtube.com. We'll come back for the final minute and 11 seconds of action here on the Knights Television Network. A steal by Binkowski. Oh, but his foot comes down on the end line. 1:16 remain. Knights trail by 10. They came in trailing by 24. They've outscored them by 14. There's a layup attempt, no good. Kicks around. Machuga has it. Machuga to Stackhouse. Stackhouse crosses over. Has Jackson in the corner. Back to Stack. Knights are going to probably need a couple threes. They're looking for an open look. Binkowski attacks. Back out. Machuga. Machuga with 54 seconds. Knights have to shoot. They really don't have time. Stackhouse gets pushed off the ball, out of bounds. Stolen by Jackson. Inside, was it Binkowski? Tried to get it inside. Thought he saw something that wasn't there or did not materialize. It's not going to impact the game overall. And it was born of hustle, and hustle is what we like. You see hustle, you see the color red, what comes to mind? Well, Pete Rose comes to mind for me, Charlie Hustle, the Cincinnati Reds. The only player with 4,000 hits not in the Hall of Fame. It's a short list, by the way. Ty Cobb, Pete Rose. For those of you young basketball fans out there, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but I really don't care. Machuga has it. 37 seconds. Stackhouse to Jackson. Jackson to the hole. Short. Kicks back out. Falcons have it. Loose ball. Stackhouse dives down on the floor with Cece. Possession arrow, Knights. Knights would love nothing more than to at least get this down to a single-digit game and make it a respectable. Jackson Out to Stackhouse. Stackhouse takes it to the hole, floats it up. It's short. Offensive rebound by Cecia. Clock stops at 19. And Cecia can get it in the single digits with free throws right here. He's long and strong on the first. Second one is no good. 18 seconds left. 15, and the Falcons will dribble it down. The Knights coming to the fourth quarter, they outscore the Falcons 19-5. But too little too late, as they weren't able to turn on the keys to the offensive ignition till the fourth quarter. And that'll do it. And the Knights go down to defeat 42-32 at the hands of the Jefferson Falcons. Coach G, when he looks back at the tape, if he chooses to look back at the tape, is going to like what he saw of this fourth quarter effort. But the Knights, with one game left of the season, are going to have to play a full 4 quarters of effort. They want to finish with a winning record. They fall to 10-9. You've been tuned in to Stack Monster Productions and the Knights Television Network. This is the Stack Monster reporting. Saying, see you later.